Hey guys, it's Terry. So great to see you. We have here today a weekday energy reading. So this reading is going to go from Monday to Thursday of this week. And please know that this is a reading for the collective. So that means some of this information may not resonate with you. So just take what does and toss what doesn't. And if you would like something more personal, more private, we can arrange that for you by checking me out at on my website, 𖣔𖣔👉🣔.com. Just click the book a reading section and you can take care of it straight from there. As a matter of fact, not much longer, but until July 31st, I have 45-minute readings available with a discount of $50. So you'll get $50 off if you use the code JUL, J-U-L 2020 at the checkout. And that's only until July 31st. After that, only 30-minute readings will be available. And there is not going to be a discount on that, as far as I'm aware right now. So opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. You may want to get on that. Also, check out my podcast, The Portal with Terry Huberman. It's brand new. I've only got 2 episodes out so far. I've got a 3rd one coming out. I'm super, super excited because I've got some guests coming up and some really cool guests. So I love bringing all aspects of spirituality and personal development to you guys so that we can navigate our way through this human experience. Yes, and boy, are we experiencing right now. So let's get to it. First and foremost, later when I do the actual card reading, I'm being called to only pick one card. So I'll be doing the implementation tools for how we're supposed to navigate our way through this week using only one card. Gotta do what the spirit tells me to do, yes? All right, so when I asked them what should we know for this week, this is what I was told. I was told to ignore reality. Yikes, ignore reality. How are we supposed to ignore what the fuck is going on out there, right? But what they're talking about is the fact that our current reality, as things are right now, we can call them is, what we are seeing right now is actually a product from the past. So our current present is the past. So everything that we're experiencing right now, collectively and individually, we have manifested from the past. Okay, so everything that we've experienced or thought, more like thought and felt, because thoughts produce feelings and feelings create energy and motion, which are emotions, and they are frequencies that match and reflect other frequencies at the same vibration. So basically, anything that we're experiencing in our life right now, we brought in from our past. So what we're currently seeing in our reality right now is actually the past. So the more we're focusing and we're looking at what is, we're actually living in our past, right? So this has already happened. Yes, yes, yes. It's also 5th dimensional thinking and feeling and being while we are in the physical reality of the 3rd dimension. Now, just remember, dimensions are states of consciousness and awarenesses. So where your consciousness is and where your awareness is will tell you how you're navigating your way through this experience. Yes? So if we are currently looking at what is, and we're saying, this is reality, this is what I'm experiencing right now, it's really hard for us to even think or, what's the word? The word is escaping me right now, but we may feel like there's no way we can choose or create anything different than what is going on right now. And we're sort of held hostage by what is going on right now, wherever we are, right? But that's actually not true, because we humans live choose your own adventure lives. Remember those books? when you were a kid, where you got to, if you went in this direction, you had to turn to page 32 and this would happen. And if you went in this direction, you would turn to page 79 and that would happen. That is how our constant life is right now in the present. It's all based on choice, okay? How we choose to do things. In part of that choice is how we respond to things that happen to us, right? And of course, a lot of times our initial responses are based on our experiences up until this very moment of our current human lifetime, yes? So if we are looking so much at what reality is right now, there's no way for us to really have anything other than hope for something different and better. The challenge is hoping doesn't do shit for us. It doesn't do anything. And we have to have what's called intention, which is like the hope or the desire or the want plus an action of some sort to get the momentum moving in that direction, right? So that we start vibrating at a certain frequency that will match the other frequencies that match and magnetize to us whatever it is that we are desiring, right? So we have to have intention. It's not just about wanting something. You got to intend it, which means you have to want it and do something about it. And the momentum will grow as you keep going along. And that is your choices. That is your choose your own adventure. That is editing your current storyline, okay? Your current life story, your experience here on planet Earth. But if we keep looking at what is, right? And we keep making choices and decisions on what is, we're just going to have more of the same, and nothing's going to change on the inside to reflect any change on the outside. So this week, we're actually being called to not look at what actually is. For us to sit here and go, that's not real, that's an illusion, I call bullshit on that. It's all not real. It may feel real to us because we are in a world of senses where we smell and we taste and we hear and we see. But I'm going to ask you for this week at least to, try on something like a coat. You don't like it? Take it off. But that what you're experiencing and what you're going through is actually not real because it's your past. So it's not really your present, it's your past, right? So we have the capability of time traveling. The thing is if we have hope and we have desire and we're making choices for a future based on what is right now, then all we're doing is we're continuously bringing our past with us. So our future will always be our past. It's never really authentically a present, and it's only in the generous present moment of absolute cleanness, clarity, where there's nothing on our plate that we can actually create and manifest for the future. So this week, look at what's going on around you and say, is this real? And then sit here and go, oh, okay, I can see how this actually happened because this is what I was thinking and this is what I was feeling in the past. So I'm going to change shit up right now because otherwise I'm bringing my past with me. What I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling is not real because it's actually the past. So it's not even my present. And there's no fucking way it's my future. Right? So this week we have the opportunity to actually time travel to the future through awareness and consciousness, understanding and realizing that what we are seeing right now, right here in the physical 3D world is not real. And especially we know that from so much information given to us by the news or supposed sources of higher authority or whatnot. It's not real. We're not even getting the truth anyways. There's so much information. What we're getting is misinformation. So it is up to us to discern and to decipher and to crack the codes about what is real. And the first thing we can do is just say like, okay, what we're seeing and what we're experiencing right now isn't real. It's not the present, and there's no way it's my future because it's the past. All right, you guys? So let me go ahead and pick a card for us today and see for this week. It's the Page of Fire and how we can implement and what we can do for this week so that we can actually get out of seeing what we're seeing and like making sure that we don't feed into what we think reality is. And this is about using our imagination. So this is Page of Fire. And this is what I'm getting off of this. It is using our imagination. So we have to open our heart. The heart and the brain are like the battery powered system of the human body. The heart is what magnetizes us, and it's what brings us what we're creating and designing in terms of our needs, wants, wishes, desires, all those things. So if there is something that you want in life or a goal that you are working towards, I don't know many people who aren't or who don't want something. This weekend, it's about getting into the heart. So tapping into the heart, which is a very unique thing for yourself, which does mean, stopping looking at reality and not having that influence us in terms of what decisions and choices that we make. Opening up our heart will allow us to create or be creative in terms of our imagination. So our imagination has energetic frequencies to it, and we can draw in and we can magnetize to us based on our heart. If we get into our heart and crack our hearts open, we can actually manifest this week what it is that we want. But the only way to do that is to get into your heart, which does mean allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So this week, the key to your manifestation and the key to being like nothing that I see is actually real is for you to get vulnerable within yourself so that you can use your imagination to actually create the reality that you want to do. And it's nobody else's job to do that, and nobody can do it for you. So this is a total you job. This is all you. Use your imagination this week. Open your heart. Use your imagination, and you will find it easier to actually not believe reality, because what you're seeing is they're just your senses perceiving data and information. It's not real. It's not necessarily your life. As soon as you come online to that, and as soon as you understand that you have a choice to not see reality as it is, and that you can make a change or a decision, you will see that all of this just disappears, and you start to get those good omens and those synchronicities, and all the fun, yummy things start happening to you. So really right now, if you start looking at life as false or as just not real, like this isn't real, it is the beginning for you of creating a new reality. All right, you guys? So that's what we're up to for this week. Nothing is real. Don't believe what you see. Don't believe what you smell. Don't believe what you taste. None of those. Get out of your senses. Get into your heart. Use your imagination this week. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, stay connected to me. If you want to work with me, if you want to learn how to get into your heart and into your imagination, I'd love to work with you. You can check me out and see all the different ways that you can work with me through my site, terryhuberman.com. And I'll see ya on the flip side.